sale back there. I paid 60 bucks for a Super Nintendo. There's a Mario Kart, Mario All-Stars. There's a Link of the Past in there, Mortal Kombat 1 and 2. There's a couple of more things in there, but really nothing great. There's an N64 controller. And for 60 bucks, I don't think it's a bad deal. So this was a Facebook deal. I ended up paying, I believe it's $140 for everything. The case is the only reason why I bought it. There is a N64 in there with a whole, with a few games. Best game being Tony Hawk 3. There's an Ocarina of Time, Mario, Perfect Dark, and WCW. I believe there's another drawer down here and has some more stuff. I'm not sure what's in it. Sorry for the noise, but I believe I can see some manuals. GoldenEye, and a few other manuals, and altogether that's 140 bucks, which is not bad. Later. At the pawn shop, they took care of me. 40 bucks for the two games. Trojan I didn't have. Mega Man is an upgrade for me because mine I think is pretty beat up. So Mega Man with the manual and Mega Man 6 with the manual and Trojan for 40 bucks. It's really not a bad deal at all. Later. At the sale up there, missed out on a couple of Game Boy games from what I heard. So all I got was Dead or Alive 4 and X-Men Legends, but it's sealed, so that's why I picked it up. So for $4 bucks, not bad. At the sale there, he said they do not work, but he charged me 10 bucks for two PSPs. I believe that, yeah, they both have the back cover. So I'm hoping that he's just wrong, and for 10 bucks, can't pass it up. This was at the pawn shop that I usually go to. I usually don't collect Game Boy at all, but there was one game there that I think I have the box, so I'm going to be able to complete. I'm paid $60 altogether for nails and scales. Q-Billion Flip Full Cat Trap. I'm thinking is a decent price game, and the game that I actually wanted that I had the box for was Gargoyle's Quest, and for 60 bucks is not bad. They really treat me good in there, so I can't complain. And for 60 bucks, I'll take it. Later. So at the GameStop, ended up paying $24 after all the the promos and whatever stuff. Got Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions for 24 bucks. Is not bad. It's actually complete, and I believe this is like an $80 game. So for 24 bucks, can't complain. Later. At the pawn shop, just paid $5 for beautiful Katamari. They had a couple more, but this is the only game that kind of interests me. And for $5, I believe it goes for 15. It's not bad. At the sale down there, only paid $7 for this Pokemon thing. I'm not sure what it is, but why not? And a couple of games. Nothing good at all, but still kind of cool. So at the pawn shop, paid $20 altogether. The two Last of Us are obviously gonna go to GameStop at some point. The Witcher has a soundtrack in it that I'm not sure if it did or not, but for $5 I picked it up. And the game that I will keep is Dead or Alive Last Round. Goes for about $20, and I don't have it, so I get to add it to the collection. So I'll sell everything else and keep this for free. So this was a Facebook deal. I paid $60 altogether, probably just maybe half of what it's worth. The GameCube game is sealed, and I'll just sell my copy that's open. And then Ninja Gaiden 2 is missing the manual, but I do have a Ninja Gaiden 2 with the manual. So I'll basically make this complete and sell my Ninja Gaiden 2 that I have. And this is the only game I needed to have all three in box. So the box is not great, but it's good enough for me. And for $60 altogether, I should be able to kind of just basically, if I sell all the other stuff, get 30 back and end up paying $30 for a Ninja Gaiden box. So not bad. Later. at the sale over there. Paid 20 bucks for Ratchet and Clank. Actually 15 bucks now that I think about it. Ratchet and Clank, another Ratchet and Clank, the orange box, and Sonic the Hedgehog. So 15 bucks altogether. It's not bad. So at the pawn shop, paid 10 bucks for The Suffering. I believe this is the case art, so I should be able to move it to another game. The disc is in good shape, and 5 bucks for that, and 5 bucks for Resident Evil 3, which I didn't have. Probably just sell The Suffering and keep the Resident Evil 3 for free. Later. So at the pawn shop, paid 15 bucks for Splatoon, WarioWare, and Paper Mario. It's not bad for 15 bucks. Can't complain. It's not great, but it's not bad either. So I picked up this lot from my storage guy, and I completely forgot to record. I paid $200 just because I want, obviously you just want to take care of them. The money is there, so I'll be able to at least double up my money. I will go over everything as fast as I can. N64, the blue, is missing the button, it's missing the top, the cover. It needs a lot of cleaning. It's filthy, so that's gonna take some work to get it to sell. Special edition NES, another NES, some PS2 and Xbox games, Assassin's Creed Valhalla I didn't have, Tony Hawk for some reason I didn't have, Animal Crossing, Harvest Moon for the DS, Worms Armageddon. I believe Donkey Kong Classic already sold. MC Kids is like a $20 game. I believe there's a Captain Planet in there. I believe that's also like 20 bucks. No really expensive game in there. He did have a PS4 with 2 controllers. For some reason I cannot find the other controller. Some Super Nintendo games. Donkey Kong Country, Mario All-Stars. I believe that Mario is missing. And not much bigger than that. There's a Genesis, 2 guns. There was a lot of controllers that I did not show. A lot of cables for everything that is here, so that I didn't show. Some manuals, nothing super great. Everything basically belongs to the game scene here. And like I said, I paid 200 bucks. I should be able to double up. And at the end of the day, it's all about maintaining a contact. So, I had to take care of them. Basically, if I don't think it's crazy, if he offers me or he tells me an amount, and I don't think it's crazy, I basically go for it. It used to be a day that you can go and haggle with people, but these days, if you want to keep anything or if you want to grab anything, haggling is not a good idea, not even at the flea market. You kind of want to be fair to them, and that at the end of the day, they will take care of you if you are fair to them. So this was the pickup. Like I said, 200 bucks, not a bad deal at all. I think for 200, like I said, I should be able to double up. So can't complain. Later. So this was a Facebook deal. Ended up paying only 15 bucks for Wii Sports Resorts, Tony Hawk American Wasteland, and BMX Triple X. I believe this one goes for about maybe 30-40 bucks. This should be close to 20, and this always stays in well. And for 15 bucks, I didn't have the last 2, so very happy to add those to the collection. And now, the pickup of the week. So the pickup of the week was at the flea market, but not from the flea market. Collecting with Cory hooked me up with this amazing thing, Arc the Lad collection. I had helped him out with a deal for Transformers, and he did okay with them. So he came back today, and for some reason yesterday, he asked me if I was coming to the flea, which is something that he never does. And then I came, and he showed up with this. Awesome. It's one of the titles that I didn't have for Working Designs. As you know, I am working on the Working Designs collection for the PS1. Very happy, so grateful. I don't even know what to say. I didn't want to take it. I don't know, I'm not the one to be taking stuff from people, because that's not what I do. But he put it on top of my car, and he wasn't gonna let it go, or he wasn't gonna let me leave without it. So very thankful, very grateful. I don't even know what's in it, and I really don't care. At the end of the day, the fact that somebody takes the opportunity or is grateful enough to do something like that, I don't even need to open it. It's kind of like awesome, great, and absolutely the pickup of the week. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure you check out Collecting with Cory, and I will see you, hopefully, next week. Later.